as this is a quote from Jodi Dean's great book, Zizek's Politics. And in this quote, Jodi Dean is talking about Ernesto Laclau and what he said about Zizek. Jodi Dean says, Zizek is not an analytically formal or traditional political philosopher. What Ernesto Laclau says of Zizek's early tour de force, the sublime object of ideology, also applies to Zizek's work more generally. Rather than a systematic structure in which an argument is developed according to a predetermined plan, Zizek provides a series of theoretical interventions which shed mutual light on each other, not in terms of the progression of the argument, but in terms of what we could call the reiteration of the latter in different discursive contexts. Zizek might begin an article or book chapter with a question or observation, something along the lines of, have you ever noticed the difference between French, German, and British toilets? He will offer an explanation for the difference, and then he might suggest a second explanation that is diametrically opposed to the first. He will likely conclude by observing how the first and second explanations are two sides of the same coin. This is the dialectical approach. And how these two seemingly opposed interpretations, we in fact encounter a certain unity, which we encounter a certain unity in these two opposed interpretations. Saying the opposite can be just another way of saying the same thing if we push the idea far enough. So I think Jodi Dean and Ernesto Laclau do a great job of framing